The following is a winter weather briefing recorded on March 8, 2019 at 3:29 p.m. by the National Weather Service in Grand Forks, North Dakota. We want to review an upcoming winter storm, which will begin Saturday, March 9th and continue into Sunday, March 10th. The main points for this winter storm: hazards expected this weekend include heavy wet snow, blowing drifting snow, and very low visibilities at times, which are mainly going to be due to the heavy snow rates. Freezing drizzle may also occur at the onset of the event, though we're not too confident about that at this time. Areas impacted are going to include eastern North Dakota, west central, and northwest Minnesota. Timing and duration: we expect these conditions Saturday through Sunday morning. Impacts are going to include difficult, if not impossible, travel conditions Saturday and Saturday night. And this does include the Saturday evening commute. Here's the current hazard map. As you can see, we have issued winter storm warnings across much of the region, with winter weather advisories further north and northwest, where we're not as confident about the heavier snow rates. This is the most likely snow accumulation as of this is our latest guess on snow accumulations for this event for Saturday through Saturday night into Sunday morning. As you can see, we're looking at very heavy snowfall across southeastern North Dakota and west central Minnesota into northwest Minnesota. Some locations could receive 8 to 11 inches. And of course, as we mentioned before, we are expecting very low visibility at times, but this will be mainly due to the heavy snow rates. There is a potential for areas of blowing snow and drifting snow Saturday night. There's also, putting that aside, there is still potential for strong winds to develop with areas of blowing snow and drifting snow Saturday night. And we have to mention this potential. There is a potential for much higher, but a very narrow area of heavier snow. And of course, to the right, you can see on the map here, this is the risk of greater than 12 inches of snow. This isn't going to occur everywhere, and we aren't sure if it will occur at all. But if it does occur, and there is a potential for higher, but we have to mention the potential for a narrow there is a potential for much higher but narrow area of snowfall to occur across part of the region. And currently, most guidance is showing this potential favoring southeastern North Dakota and west central Minnesota. The risk map you see here shows a slight potential for higher than 12 inches of snow in these locations. We aren't very confident about where or if this will develop at all, but we at least want to bring this to your attention. In terms of timing and onset, light snow will begin Saturday morning before 6 a.m. in parts of southeastern North Dakota, and then spread north and northeast with moderate to heavy snow overspreading the region by noon. Snow will begin mainly in far north central and further east towards Bemidji during the early afternoon periods. The main period for winds is going to be overnight Saturday, mainly after 7 p.m. through 11 p.m. for a start time. As snow ends Sunday morning, winds may continue to cause drifting snow, but this is going to be a very wet snow, and that is going to limit some of the blowing and drifting potential. There's still uncertainty with our forecast, so make sure you check for Prepare now if you plan on traveling this weekend or think about canceling your plans. Always make sure you have a winter survival kit in your vehicle and be ready for prepare now. Travel will be impacted Saturday through Saturday night into Sunday morning. Make sure you have your winter survival kit. Think about canceling any unnecessary plans and stay tuned. The forecast may change. There's still points of uncertainty, as we mentioned before. This axis of heavy snow could always shift, and we are going to update our forecasts as new information comes in. Make sure you check trusted sources of information often.